What's going on, guys? So, I want to talk about that North Carolina public pool incident because it ended up with the man losing his job. Now, he shouldn't have lost his job. Absolutely not. First off, I believe in business etiquette. I believe in if you're representing a place of business, you're going to dress a certain way. You're going to have on certain kind of clothes. You might even possibly wear clothing with the company logo on it or the company name. And if you're not, then the business has no right to say anything about what the fuck you're doing. Okay? Every Ku Klux Klan member under the sun still has a fucking job. Get over it. Just the way it is. If you really cared that much about it, you'd have every one of them motherfuckers out of a job, wouldn't you? So, this little notion of stuck up fuckery has got to go. Okay? The man had a lapse in judgment. I even asked my girlfriend who saw the video first, after she told me the man lost his job, I asked her, what did he work for? Who? Who did he work for? And the reason I asked that question is because in the video I saw no logo of the company. He wasn't in any kind of business attire. What the fuck business is it of the companies what he's doing when he does it off the clock? What is it of theirs? Why do they have any business in the situation? Okay. And if you say it's because it was a black woman, do yourself a favor. Drink a whole bottle of bleach. Just down that bitch real quick because you're part of the problem. If he's not representing the company in a business meeting, which obviously he's at a pool, which he's not doing, if he's not wearing any company logos, any company clothing, which he wasn't doing, bitch, you have no authority here. Okay? There's none. Okay? Zero. There is no reason for the company you work for to get involved in shit when you're not on the clock. You're not getting paid, and they have no right to tell you what it is you can and cannot do. Okay? It's time for businesses to man up. Let's get your man nuts here, companies. Walmart's, Target's, Sokoyo, or whatever the fuck company it was he worked for. The School Board of Education, yes, you sons of bitches are there too. Time to get your man nuts. Time to grow the fuck up. Let's get them bitches going, okay? Because this is only a thing because you morons haven't slapped the shit out of regular people yet. And it's going to be too little too late when you finally decide to. So I'll do it for you. If they're not on the clock, if this is an incident where they're on the clock, so I'm looking at you because the incident with you was on the clock. And that bitch still has a job. She was just put on administrative leave, aka vacation, until this passes over. Didn't see not one of you idiots lose your shit for that. When teachers were being fired over an alcoholic beverage, it wasn't like they had a whole table full of shots. One drink with no logo of the school. Not a school t-shirt, not a school wristwatch, nothing representing a school in which they work for getting fired. I didn't see you stupid fucking people lose your mind for that shit. Why is this acceptable? Do you not understand that this is a problem? Because who's going to fill these positions? The people who were already there can't do it because of shit that wasn't even there on the fucking clock. What are you going to do when the job force or the job market, which is already bad, what are you going to do when it gets worse? Because now there's jobs you need to have filled, but they have to be qualified. And the qualification amount of people are close to zero. What are you going to do then? And I'm talking to you companies. I'm talking to these companies because they need to start thinking like that. Okay? A lot of companies are going under fast. Subway's having problems. GameStop's having financial problems. Toys R Us is already closed, children. Okay? And it wasn't necessarily bad business practices at the store. It was higher up bad business, and this is higher up bad business going to trickle down and affect the business on a regular employee level. Because I hope to God y'all ain't praying somebody just fills that position without no money. You're out of your damn mind, you think that's going to happen. Do I think it was a stupid incident? Yes. Should he have been detained? Yes. Should he have lost his job? No. Because he didn't have any logo on there. I had to ask where the fuck he worked because I didn't know. And he wasn't on company time. This means it was his own private time to do whatever the fuck he feels like. And just in case you think I'm making shit up or I sound anything, fuck you. If you watch the NFL and you root for any of them motherfuckers who have a history of violence towards women, a rap sheet of any source, you're a fucking hypocrite. Okay? Meaning, why is that acceptable? Why is it acceptable for NFL players to be paid top dollar to do shit so much worse than this guy and still keep their job? Meanwhile, this guy's fired because he had a lapse in fucking judgment. Why is that acceptable? Shouldn't be. And it should put a lot of you on your ass. You should be thinking right now, that's a good fucking point. These NFL players are getting paid thousands upon thousands of dollars. And they're beating their wives. They're in domestic disputes. They're getting drug charges. They're getting real rap sheet quality things going on here. And yet they're not fired. But yet someone nobody knows has an incident on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, even off the clock, and they're only paid about, say, $15, $20 an hour, depending on the job, tops, and they're fired. Really? You bunch of fucking idiots out there are retarded, aren't you? I'm not saying what he did was right, because obviously I think it was dumb. Obviously. Motherfucker, why are you questioning somebody in a pool? What business is it of yours? Who's in that motherfucker? Do you own the pool? No, it's a neighborhood pool. Fuck you, you entitled dumbass. That's as far as it should go. You feel what I'm saying? Next time this guy decides to ask somebody for their ID or whatever for a public pool, somebody had to just come up behind him and knock him the fuck out. It's not his pool. You feel what I'm saying? Just, I need to see your shit. First of all, motherfucker, you ain't a cop. Second of all, last time I checked, motherfuckers were getting knocked out for less. When the hell did this stop? When did minding your own damn business become something you just don't do anymore? And again, like I said, that bitch over there at the Subway who was on the clock, who was working, didn't get fired. She got a vacation until this blows over. And nobody said a word. Let that sink in. Nobody said a word about the Subway bitch who was on the clock in the close of the company, still has a job. Man who was not on the clock, on his own free time, showing no logo, wearing no clothing, specifically talking about his company, wasn't there, no longer works there. That's not right. It's not about black, it's not about white, it's about what's right. The man had no identifying thing for where he works, which you didn't see it in the video, another thing. You literally had to say, where does he work? Meaning, you're starting to stick your nose in business that ain't yours. This is a problem. This is a big problem, and honestly, I can't wait till it bites y'all stupid motherfuckers in the ass. Because I'm going to be sitting there going, well, you smart, right? Fix it. Just like you did with the teachers. Oh, wait, you didn't, because they're still complaining that there's not that many teachers. Of course there's not. These stupid fucking decisions. Live with them. Every action has a consequence. It's as simple as that. I can't make it no more simple. And like I said, it's not about black. It's not about white. It's about what's right. Okay? What is right? The fact that big time NFL players get to keep their job, even though they have a legitimate rap sheet of shit they're doing wrong, but somebody has a stupid moment where a simple "you got knocked the fuck out" would have helped, yet you decide this man can't make $10, $15 an hour anymore. I don't support that at all. At all. I don't care who you are, and you shouldn't support that either. Honestly, you should boycott the company because it was none of their fucking business at all. Simple as that.